very quiet in the audience after that.
Sure did. Yeah, you're on the air. Go ahead, Floyd.
Hey, I was wondering why Vibe lasted longer than all the other black shows. It was so stupid.
First of all, how old are you, Floyd?
I'm 12.
Your parents named you Floyd?
Yeah.
You're a white kid?
Well, I'm mixed. I'm half Mexican, half white.
Half Mexican, half white? Floyd is an unusual name for a young child.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I haven't heard that name a lot.
Okay.
But what was his question?
He wants to know why a show like Vibe lasted so long. That was the worst of all the black shows.
Okay.
You really want an answer to that, Floyd?
Yeah.
Well, I don't have an answer.
You're going to make one up?
Oh, you want me to make one up?
Okay.
All right. Well, the reason that Vibe lasted a little bit longer than the other ones is because Quincy Jones, who has a lot of money, kept pumping millions and millions and millions of dollars into it as the executive producer and financed the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
So he kept paying all the affiliates to carry the show.
He did?
Yeah.
You're making that up.
Well, the kid wanted an answer.
And one more thing. How's Ralph doing with that girl from Star Trek?
He hasn't seen her in months, and I personally think it's non-existent.
Really?
Oh.
That's my guess, yes.
Okay.
Ralph, you want to answer this kid?
Has Nico Treasures found that guy with, like, the winner of that contest thing?
You really listen to this show very closely.
Way too close.
Okay.
The reason Vibe was on the air for so long is that Sinbad needed money for a sex change operation. Ralph, what's going on with the girl from Star Trek? You dated Terry when we were out there in California months ago.
I still talk to her.
You still talk to her?
Yeah, I haven't been out there now.
Why wouldn't you fly to California and be at her side? Because what?
The guy as far as, like, making out, right?
Yeah, you made out with her and everything. She was interested in you. And what happened? You're not that into it?
No, I'm into it, but it's California. It's a
big schlep.
It's a whole ordeal. Just,
Ralph has an unusual attitude toward women. Like, if Terry was into me, I'd somehow make a point of flying out there for a weekend and maybe partying with her.
But what is
I kind of planned to do it, but something happened, and she was supposed to come out here, and something happened. So.
Right. Maybe either you're gay and you don't care, or you're just playing it so cool, and that's the way you get girls because you really don't care.
You know what? It'd be different if she was like my girlfriend and we like I was seeing her here and then we separated.
Yeah.
I would go visit her. She'd come here, like that kind of thing.
Right.
But it's like, where am I going to stay? I'm going to do this.
Oh, she won't let you stay at her place?
I didn't ask her. I'm not going to.
Right.
And I don't want to. You know what I mean?
Right.
I kind of, and I want to go there.
We're not talking about months. We're talking about a weekend.
No, see, that's like, you go there for the weekend and you have to.
Please.
Like, I want to go for a week or two.
We're talking about.
I like to settle in there. I don't want to just go to California and leave. I need a good week or so.
You might be gay.
Wait, Jackie.
Because it has nothing to do with Terry.
Jackie.
Get out,
Jackie,
go to San
the guy
Francisco,
running around
Ralph.
with his penis hanging out, chasing Casey around.
Go to San Francisco, Ralph.
You are such a homo, and you're a frustrated homo. You're even worse. That's why you're such a miserable drunk. Because you're trying to be with a guy.
Good job, Ralph.
Well, I'm just stating the obvious.
Okay.
All right. So you're accusing Jackie of being gay, and Jackie's accusing you of being gay.
I don't think Jackie's gay. I think he's got tendencies, though.
Right.
Obviously.
You got your gaydar up there, faggot?
See? Look how defensive he gets.
Let the kid ask you.
Ralph's gay?
Yeah, why do you think he's gay?
Because he's gay, actually.
Because he acts gay.
Yeah.
What, is somebody saying something?
Yeah.
I can't hear him in the headphones.
That's
what
good.
he was saying is every move you make and every breath you take, what a gay fag you are.
Yeah, okay, Jackie.
And this kid's only 12.
And he knows.
Go back to Junkland.
Junkland.
It's like Fred Sanford over there.
All right, look. The point is, if I had a girl like Terry who's on Deep Space Nine,
Not interested.
I would go out there a couple.
Marry her.
Well, maybe I would, but I would spend a little time with her. I'd take a trip to California and court her a little bit because I'd want to get in her pants. I never understand your patience with women.
Howard.
Yeah.
Is Gay Panic about Ralph?
Gay-tanic?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the story of Ralph.
It's a story. You're the only one who caught on to that, kid. You know what I'm saying?
Is that a young boy on the phone?
Be serious for a minute.
Serious.
Okay. I know your attitude is kind of cool toward women. I've often admired it. That you don't, sit there and, right away want to climb on top of a woman and you don't, rush into a relationship and all this kind of thing. But Terry is on television. She's someone you're attracted to, you tell me.
Yeah.
Right. She's a big score for someone like you.
Yeah, I mean, this is not quick. It's been months now.
So you'd hop on a plane, you'd be adventurous, and have a,
Yeah, maybe, and it's not like you work.
Yeah, but it's not like you want to hop on the plane and nail her. You know.
Why not, though? It sounds like you could. She talks, how often does she talk to you? Every night?
No, we don't talk that as much as we used to. But
you should talk like every night.
Every night,
yeah. For like an hour or two, right?
It's like once or twice a week.
Dude, if a chick is talking to you an hour or two every night, you don't think she's into it?
Yeah, but she's not like that. She's not going to let me just bang her.
But so go out there and spend 4 days and bang her on the 4th day. Am I crazy here?
I've been out there 5 times by now.
You can have fun.
You know what the funny thing is? Like Ralph says, you go out there for a couple of days, but Ralph loves L.A.
Right.
It's not like he's going to Kansas and there's nothing to do. So if it doesn't work out, you got 4 days in L.A. to go hang around.
But I don't. I go there and don't come back. I mean,
maybe you could limit yourself. What'd you say, kid?
It's 6 hours. I mean, you got to stay for a while.
Come on.
Oh, please, Ralph. That's why people think you're gay.
No, really.
You have all these reasons.
People really don't know what you do, but is it? But
Ralph likes L.A. when Howard's paying.
Yeah, when you're putting up.
I've stayed there and paid for myself a while.
Yeah.
Robin.
Yes.
Is it your birthday?
It was.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday or whatever.
Or whatever.
This isn't fair. I can't hear anybody.
Oh, you don't need to.
He's not talking about you.
All right, so did Terry ever say to you, come on out and, like, hang with me?
No, but like I said, there were a couple times I was planning on going out, but then something happened. I couldn't go, or she was going to be somewhere else, and,
Yeah.
Like she's not around all the time, too. Like, I was going to go a couple
Hey, maybe I'm not cool, but when a chick digs me, man, I would be right there.
I'm telling you, I kept trying to go, but, and then she was supposed to come here and something happened.
It's not like you're Bill Gates and you have tons of meetings. I mean.
Oh, yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
Why were like Hank Angry Dwarf and stuff on like WWF or whatever?
I don't know. Kid, I got to go. You're interrupting me too much.
Yeah,
okay, sorry.
Right, take care, kid.
Okay, thanks for letting me on.
Why don't you tell your parents to put you in summer camp? So you have something to do besides call me all day.
Is that a young boy on the phone?
Yes, it is.
Stop.
All right, thank you.
TV too.
You watch a lot of TV?
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
All right, go play with your friends.
At this time of the
They're
morning?
sleeping.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
This poor kid, I mean.
He has nothing to do.
I don't understand, like, a parent not getting some kind of activity going for a kid during the summer months.
Parents have no idea what to do with children.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I mean, get them in some kind of Y program or something.
They like to keep them around to yell at them.
I guess.
Go read a book.
Shut up! Sit down! That was my summer activity. Shut up! 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 So, why wouldn't you just okay, if a chick from Deep Space Nine is into me, all right? And clearly she's into him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because she kissed him and stuff, and made out with him, and had him over to the house.
Right. And Howard,
yeah.
He's going to go to L.A. to visit her. She says, well, I'm not going to be in town. I say, for example, I have to go to San Francisco and do some work.
Right.
He's got no reason to go to L.A. except her. I'll meet you in San Francisco. You do your work. We'll hang out, go out.
Yeah. Why not?
Right.
Well, if she's telling me she's not going to be around, I'm not going to start stalking her, Jackie.
But, dude, you don't think she'd be excited if you came? Like, what if you said to her, hey, Terry, I'm coming out for 4 days, and I want to be with you for those 4 days. Like, but you don't really want to be with her for 4 days.
Well, 4 days, that's a long time.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be scared if a guy said he wanted to come for 4 days. It's like, whoa.
All right, so let's say 2 days.
Yeah,
I mean,
right. All right?
No, I say I'm gonna come for the weekend. I'll be out there the weekend. We'll spend some time together.
Right.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. And I've tried to do that a couple times, but things happen. Like she wasn't going to be there.
Oh.
Or
well, maybe she's
do something
maybe she's
here.
avoiding you.
Maybe she is avoiding you.
Blowing them off.
Did she ever come right out and say, I don't like homos?
I'll be seeing her soon. What's that? What's that old big joke homo?
Nothing.
Joke bag?
What is it, Jackie? What did you say?
I was just wondering if she ever came right out and said she doesn't like homos to her. No? That doesn't come up?
No.
That issue?
No.
Hasn't come up yet.
Why? You want a shot at her?
True.
Wow. Dude.
You should call her from now.
I don't get it. That's the one.
I'm explaining it to you. What don't you get? What part?
Okay, here's the part I don't get. If a chick is into me and she's making out and all that kind of stuff, it means she's into me, okay? I mean, chicks are like that. If they're making out with you and talking to you for 2 hours a night, that means they're kind of into you.
Right.
So I would say, hey, she's hot. I'd like to start getting something off her. Definitely would like to get in her pants.
And there's a good chance it'll happen.
And there's a good chance it'll happen. And what the hell? I like California. Hop on a plane. So you're there for 2 or 3 days. All right? Doesn't have to be a week.
Right.
Yeah, you could go more than once.
And then you bang her.
Even if you don't.
I mean, you got an 80% chance that you're gonna. But it's not that important to you. That's what I'm saying. You might be a little gay.
Yeah.
Little.
Why? Listen.
Why is it so clear to me?
If it's so...
Right? Am I crazy? I mean, that's me. I'm a guy. Maybe because I've been married a long time, I'm having fantasies or something. But, dude, I'm saying that if Terry Farrell's...
If I'm looking to get laid, I could just do that here. You know what I mean?
But I thought Terry was... But how come no girl is ever special to you? Like, maybe Terry's a step above that, and it's worth not getting laid here and going out there and getting laid.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's more of a relationship I'm trying to have with her.
So right. So how can you have a relationship if you never visit her?
Yeah.
You can't. Talk on the phone. It's not the same.
Because you're not that into sex, dude. I mean, you're into it, but...
Yeah, I'd be into having sex. What do you mean?
I don't know. Like, you should be burning inside to have sex with her. Passion. Like, wow, I just can't... We have passion for her. But you never get that. Seriously, you don't, right?
It depends. I mean, what do you mean?
Like when you get real horny.
What do you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my
Like now?
I'm saying like
that girl who was just in here.
Yeah,
I mean,
she was great.
Yeah. I would have banged her.
But you know, she's going to be, where's she going to be? In California, right?
Howard, you know what I don't understand? Like a lot of...
Yeah, I know.
But like...
That's a leading question.
What we're not saying about Ralph is, like, Ralph tries to be really cool and everything, but Ralph's one of these guys who's really into Star Trek, really into it.
I know.
He collects the small action figures. He has posters. I mean,
so he could bang a chick on Star Trek.
Like his dream girl. Like, he should want to bang her just because
it doesn't matter that she's on Star Trek to me.
It doesn't matter now.
Oh, yeah. Come on, dude. The reason you
think that I should
admittedly,
run out there and bang her because she's on...
You know what I think? I don't even think you're that attracted to her.
Why do you think
Because she doesn't dress all hot and everything.
Yeah.
Even you, like, you're into the whole celebrity thing. I'm shocked that you wouldn't want to just do her because she's a celebrity.
It's the first chance you've had to have a celebrity.
But now he's acting like it's no big deal and it doesn't make sense.
I know.
It happens every day.
Admittedly, Terry Farrell's no Brad Pitt, but if it was Brad Pitt, I think you'd have sex quicker than you.
I know he got passionate over Brad Pitt when he met him.
Right.
You think nothing would get in the way of this conquest, you know?
He got really excited about Brad Pitt. I wasn't there when he met Terry.
Right.
But I know how excited he got about Brad Pitt.
I break down doors for Brad.
But Ralph acts like there's all this better stuff going on here, it may be going on, but we never see it. Like, I never see you with a girl, and I know that you date him, and I know you tell Howard what goes on, but I don't know that, like, do you have so much sex going on this coast that there's no need to go to the West Coast?
No, I mean, I'm not getting laid every night.
Well, there you go.
There are some free nights.
There's a few free nights.
I'm not, like, consumed with passion that I have to get out there and see her.
So you don't dig her that much?
I dig her, but
not enough.
I dig her, but it's not just being attracted to her. I mean, it's like...
But have you ever been so in love with a chick or so in lust with a chick that you had to be with her and you would do stupid stuff like drive 4 hours? I mean, stuff like that.
Of course.
I flew a chick back from California.
So why not Terry?
Yeah, why not?
That face just spoke volumes.
Tell the truth.
I had a relationship with this girl already, and then something happened, and she was out there. I mean, I don't have a relationship with Terry.
Right, but haven't you
we got together once or twice. I mean, that was it.
But I thought there was a girl.
Like I was with
Howard,
her.
There was a girl I liked in college so much that I drove 8 hours with her to go see a concert up near Niagara Falls, and I never got laid. But like, I wanted.
But maybe it could have happened. Right.
You wanted to take it to the next level.
What is it, Ganji?
Everybody's theory is that, she was using him for promotion for that Deep Space Nine.
Right.
And that, she's got her promotion.
No, but she's speaking to him 2 hours a night. She obviously digs him.
That's not true.
Michael, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard?
Yeah.
I think there's something wrong with this picture with Ralph. I met this girl in New York. She was an actress several years ago.
Yeah.
And I fell head over heels for her. And in a minute, as soon as I got an invitation to California, I was there. I barely knew the girl. She invited me to stay in a separate room in the house. The day before I left, boom, I had her. So I don't buy it that Ralph thinks it's too inconvenient to go out to L.A.
Yeah, I don't get it myself.
I didn't say it was too inconvenient.
I don't know. It's just like there's no urgency.
Put a week together.
Like to me, it would be like, hey, I don't want to lose her, and I mean, in a way, I'd be like, I admire that you're so, you're so relaxed about it. But
for the last month or so, she hasn't been around, so it hasn't even been an option.
Yeah, but like even after that first weekend, like a month later, you should have gone out.
Well, I was gonna, and then something came up, and
that's what I'm saying.
And she was gonna come out here.
And you're such a Star Trek groupie. It would have been like a whole big thing.
I'm not a Star Trek.
You're blasé about women, like a homo. That's the only thing that leads me to believe you might be gay.
Just because I'm
You're
not
too relaxed.
You're like all amped up because you got married at 20, and you're just like, any girl who comes in here, you're like, oh, she's hot. She could have a third eye.
Ralph,
like,
have you ever been? I mean, Howard was single at one time.
I was single at one time.
You don't even discriminate.
But I always chased girls. I mean, like if a girl was the slightest bit interested, I'd pounce.
You think I'm just not...
You're that
just
cool
because
about
I'm not running out to California doesn't mean I'm not.
I don't know. Guys don't behave that way.
But you don't even know what I'm up to.
I don't know what you're up to.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
You got a girlfriend you can't.
So you have a girlfriend?
I think she sees Ralph as a girlfriend. Like somebody she can talk to and, yak on the phone, but there's no,
Dave, you're on the air.
Couple of
how you
broads,
doing,
yak.
Howard?
Hey, man.
I figure it all out. That the only thing with Ralph, the only deep space he knows about the guy's ass.
with the deep space between your ears, idiot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Throw his ass off the air. He's unprofessional. He's not funny. Let me tell you something. He's the guy who causes everyone to get all upset about gay people. Kill him.
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Shut up, you homo. You're half a fag.
Oh, I'm a half a fag?
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. If I had Terry Farrell, I'd be going to California every
Yeah, well, you know what? You don't have to worry about it because you're even not going to get close to her.
Well, you're not getting any closer than
Go
I
work
am.
the French
so what the hell?
fryer.
What's the difference?
Go work the French fryer.
Yeah, go work the French fryer. My friend, I went to Columbia University. I have a master's degree. What the hell do you have?
So what do you
got
do?
Nothing.
What do you do,
Guy's
idiot?
ass. Deep space ass. That's what you got. Shut up, you homo. And by a chance, F. Rosie.
Thank you.
Take it, Howard.
All right, guys got a point.
He called Ralph Rosie.
Guys got a point. I don't get it. I really don't. Seriously, I know what you're saying about me. All right, fine. I know what you're saying and everything, but all I'm saying is, as a guy, okay, if Terry is somebody who's so hot, which you claim that she is, that you're really attracted to her and everything, and she's on Deep Space Nine, and she's into you, and you're talking 2 hours every night, and I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Like you're saying, hey, maybe I got a bunch of girls here that I'm not even that anxious to go see Terry because I got enough going on here. But she's still Terry, and it's Star Trek and the whole thing. I don't see you not going out there and taking advantage of the situation. I don't get it.
It's just not easy.
Be an adventure.
Just to up and fly.
Yeah, I know you're not a rich guy.
You can sort of do that.
No, but I know you're not a rich guy. But you still spend money on a lot of junk. Like you buy figurines and stuff at Star Trek.
But he doesn't need
but
to
a
spend
ticket to California is a bit more than a couple of...
You can get a ticket for like $200. Sure.
If he didn't spend all that money on figurines, he could do a lot more.
Right.
You can get a ticket for $200.
Sure you can.
Oh, not like Weko.
Priceline.com. Seriously. Seriously. Mike, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
Right.
Why don't you just get this faggot off the air? It's unbelievable how gay he really is.
It does sound very gay.
Oh, how can you do that? How can you be like Ralph?
Right. And I don't know if you recognize this guy's voice. This is Al Gore.
Oh!
Thank you, sir.
All right, bro.
All right, anyway. So the update is
running out there like
I said I admire that in a certain respect, but I still don't get not banging her.
Oh, I'd like to.
Does she ever come out here?
No. Well, she has. See, that's the thing. She was going to come out one weekend, and then she wasn't, and then she was.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but people make things happen that they want to happen.
Right.
And all this time, he could have been out there at some point.
Well, and she hasn't been out here, so, I'm not going to,
Okay. All right, well.
Down if she's not into it.
Whatever.
Oh, so you're saying she's not into it?
I don't know. I don't know. Why don't you ask her?
Well, when he had her in the sack, he couldn't score, so maybe she isn't that into it.
Maybe.
Ken, you're on the air.
Yeah, I gotta just let Ralph know one thing. I'm a very manly guy. I live over here in New York, and
right.
Ralph, you're just thinking way too much like a woman.
Yeah,
and
he's right. Because guys don't.
You're way too worried about what the woman thinks. Who cares, bro?
I'm not worried.
Get your ass out there.
I'm not worried.
Get your faggot ass out to California.
There you go, faggot.
And get the job done.
Yeah.
And by the way,
I agree.
Are the biggest faggot.
Is that the guy in the Jerry Seinfeld?
In a way, you are thinking. You know how like women like don't care if they have sex with a guy sometimes. Like it's like okay, if we do, it'll be great, and if we don't,
thinking like a woman.
Yeah, you might be kind of femme.
All right, so I'm femme.
Because that's how chicks think.
All right, whatever.
If you're a guy, guys don't understand. And you could say, hey man, I'm crazy.
I'm not like one of these horny guys who'll go bang anything. No,
not much.
Guys have a sense of urgency. Women
right.
He acts like it's so much of a big deal to him where he stays and how he stays. He
sleep on the floor.
To the beach and sleeps on the floor.
I know.
You gotta go to the airport.
If I go to California, I want Terry to see me at my finest. I want to be in the best hotels. And, you know, when I go over there, I want to look my best.
Standard. I have to be the 4 games.
Because I want to be clean and groomed.
I like to live in the style I am accustomed to.
Yeah. Captain Jenks, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Hey, man.
Terry Farrell, whose character is played by Dax, she was killed off in the last season.
I know.
So she's not on the show anymore.
No, she is not.
Well, then maybe that's why Ralph doesn't like her anymore.
Well, maybe.
Well,
she's
thank
no
you.
Might have hit on something.
Right. Nick, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
I have had enough of you. It is enough. My name is Nick, and I've had enough, Howard.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you mean you had enough?
It's enough. Ralph is not gay, first of all.
I don't think he is.
He's not gay. You know who's gay is you. Measuring your penis. It's enough. And not only that, Jackie, I've had enough of you, too. Gay, fat. No, you shut up. You moron. You're a funny moron.
Thank you.
This is my girlfriend. How'd you let that slip through?
Jealous.
Steve, go ahead.
Hey, I'm not going to go into what's wrong with Ralph. That's a given. But I think Ralph's playing with you because I just read in an article, I guess 2 or 3 weeks ago in the TV Guide, where Terry Farrell is married.
Oh, is that right?
No,
that's what I read.
She's not married.
No, you're thinking of Terry from Superwoman.
No, it was in regard.
What's her name? Terry Hatcher.
Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine? She's married?
Yes.
No.
No, maybe she was married before.
Was she married before, Ralph?
Not that I know.
Right. What do you talk for 2 hours about to a chick?
I haven't talked to her that long in a while.
Wait, what do you talk about? Like our philosophy or something? Like, really, seriously, what do you talk about for 2 hours?
Come on, you talk to people.
I talk to people.
For a while.
That's right, but I mean, for 2 hours every night?
No, it isn't 2 hours every night.
It used to be.
Yeah, for like a week or so.
What would you talk to her about?
There were a few times we talked for a while.
Those chicks can get real annoying. You know what I mean?
Not when you first know them.
Right.
But on the phone, you're not.
You're like a teenager. Hi.
It's a free time. I was rapping to her for a while.
Right.
Well, all your time is free.
Free time. 24 hours a day is free.
Schedule her in.
Like, who would call who? She'd call you or you call her?
Both.
Really? That had to cost a lot of money.
Was it any sex talk at all, or just mostly?
No.
Was it romantic?
No, I tried to get her going on that, but she wasn't.
She wouldn't even do phone sex. So she's not that hot, is what you're saying. Now I get it.
No, I'm not.
That's why I didn't.
Like, you tried to have phone sex with her and she wouldn't get into it?
No.
Like, you go like, hey, what are you wearing?
Well, also, I think she thought I was, like, taping her or something.
Oh, really?
First,
you probably were.
There's some trust issues, because I was when I first met her, So she didn't know we were taping her and that whole thing.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You're
like the Linda Tripp of Star Trek groupies.
But she must like him to go through that, even if she thinks that it could be taped.
Right. Mike, you're on the air.
How you doing?
Yeah.
If she was out here, it'd be a different story. I mean, I could,
I don't know, man. For a chick on TV and stuff, you think you'd really go the extra mile.
Who cares where she is?
But just because she's on TV.
Yeah. I mean, that's why you were initially into her.
It's not. I mean,
she's not even his type if she wasn't on Star Trek.
Right. Because she's kind of big.
Big.
She's a big girl.
She's tall.
Yeah, but
she's a model.
That's not your usual type.
Not a model. Let's be honest.
If she was a model.
Where? Show me a layout.
I don't know, but that's how she started. That's what she started in the business.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see. Let me see some. Tell me where she modeled.
You want to bet?
Maybe she did runway. Maybe
Cosmo,
she did runway.
Like Cosmo model. Like print ad model. You want to bet?
No.
You want to bet?
I don't really care.
Well, she did.
All right, good.
I mean, I'm not
showing me a picture.
But
Mike, you're on the air.
How you doing, Howard?
Hey.
I'm calling from.
So if she is a model, man, you should be out there banging her.
Right. Hey, Howard.
I'm not banging models out here.
Yeah. I know you're not. Believe me, I know about it. I know what you're banging. Those Puerto Rican chicks over at that club you go to.
Oh!
The one-nighters.
Oh, dear.
Cucaracha.
Mita, papi.
What is it, Mike? Say your piece.
I think he likes the dirty ones. You're right, Howard. He's got no penis, this guy.
Whatever.
Or else he'd be flying there and doing her.
Of course.
Yeah, what's wrong with him?
You would just do it just to say you did the chick from Star Trek.
I would, and in a minute.
Right.
Is Fred there?
It's like I was out in California doing the magic show, and I met that chick who plays 7 of 9.
Yeah.
You know, the blonde? And I'm looking at her, she's really beautiful, and Ralph says to me, you met 7 of 9? She's so cute. She's so good looking. What'd she look like? Was she wearing her uniform? And I'm like thinking to myself, what's the difference? You're not going to do her.
That's right.
I'll introduce you to her, and then you won't even do anything.
Maybe I will.
I just want to be her friend.
Hey, Howard.
And talk to her for 2-3 hours instead of clip.
Howard.
Yeah.
You got to come up to Toronto and come to Whiskey A Go-Go.
Yeah.
You gotta
I bet some real men hang out there.
You got to see the babes over here, babe.
Here in New York, the men are very feminine. I got to tell you. You walk down the street, you're not sure what you're looking at.
No, you got to come
And then
up
if you
here.
go into, like, Central Park, you see a hot chick sunbathing or something, you walk over, it's a guy.
Oh, that's right.
It really makes you mental.
Hi, rub my back.
Oh,
Hey, Howard,
man.
is Fred there?
Fred is here.
Yeah, Fred, you did a good gig at the Ontario place.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, I
My
talked to you
friend.
about your chin, remember?
All of a sudden,
that's right.
All of a sudden, Fred's got a friend.
He is my friend.
All right, Ralph. Anyway, whatever. I just think it's a little bit gay not to do a chick like that and go out there and visit her and hang with her.
No, it's not. It's a lot of it gay.
Beyond gay.
I would have done her. I mean, okay, and maybe I'm a horny guy, and maybe he says it's because I'm married, and I'm fantasizing. I'm just telling you, I'm a guy. Terry Farrell's into me.
No, I'm just saying your mentality's a little different.
I would do her.
We're trying to get to your mentality. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Nick, go ahead.
Yeah. Hi.
You can't seem to explain yourself.
I am. I'm what I explained to you.
Explain that you're not that into it.
I am. But when am I going to go?
Just about any day of your life.
Yeah, what have you been doing?
Yeah, I mean, really.
Howard.
Yeah. Here's my guess. He got her. He started making out with her. She's a cold fish. He's not even that into it, but he can't bear to give her up because
she's famous.
Yeah, she lays there.
No, she doesn't.
You know what?
I mean, I haven't had sex with her, so I don't know if she.
Right. Well, you've done some stuff with her.
Like
you're not letting on the full. You're not letting on the full story. Right. He got places.
You think so?
I think so.
Einzinger's gay.
Bit.
Who? Einziger?
Put Scott on. I am a longtime friend of Scott who has totally alienated himself from all of his high school friends. And we all think he was gay. And he just got married, but I don't care. He ran away to San Francisco, and we all were thinking that he was gay because he has not. I am a good friend of Scott's.
You know, you talk about straight guys who look gay. Einziger does look gay.
When he first started work here, I thought he was gay.
Howard.
Go ahead, Scott. Here's Scott.
Dude, who are you?
Howard. Oh, Scott, it's Nick.
I can't.
Oh, you can come on over here. The guy's name is Nick.
I was in the same party as the prom with him. Scott, it's Nick.
Nick who?
Pantelis.
Oh, hey, dude, how are you?
Did you wipe out my name? Howard, did you wipe out my name?
No.
No, he said it.
Oh, okay. Scott, first of all, you have totally alienated yourself from all of us. We're all wondering what has happened to you. Now that you made it, well, you know, we worked on the same Go For It. We did all of that.
Yeah, but who wants to hang around with guys from high school?
Yeah.
I don't hang around with any guys from high school.
Howard, not to return phone calls from your best friends from high school.
Maybe you were annoying.
He's right. At the time,
I wanted
to move to California.
I see you on the street. I'm gonna take a.
You sound like a nudnik. And I've seen no proof of Einziger's sexuality either way, quite frankly.
Right. I'm just saying.
In all fairness, I think you're asexual.
Howard, are you friends with anyone from high school?
No.
Yes, you are.
Well, one friend, but he wasn't in my high school. One long.
But I think what this guy is saying is that Scott didn't even call people back.
I'm not saying it's right.
I'm not friends with anybody from my high school.
Howard, after the prom, Einzinger totally cut everybody.
So what? I can see why.
That's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
But that's not right. It's not right to do that. You're very.
What do you mean it's not right? He's sick of you.
What do you care? I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm saying that happened. I'm not proud of it, but that's what happened.
It doesn't make you gay.
Well, that's what we thought.
You know, it makes him kind of gay the way he neatly trimmed his chest hair.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Did you run away to San Francisco?
No, I moved to California.
Einziger is one of those guys who got a real hairy chest. Like, I got a hairy chest, but his is really hairy.
Yeah.
And, like, he clips his
You know
hairs.
what, Scott? You know what you've missed? Lisa Martin got married.
Who
Dina
cares?
got married.
Who cares? Oh, so I'm the only one in life
you
that
missed all of that. Andy Singer got married. John Reingold.
I'm happy.
All these
Look at this guy living in his past.
I'm happy for them. I truly am.
Yeah, but Scott, you missed it all, and we're still all together, and we still talk about you.
Dude, you sound a little gay.
Don't worry
like
about
you
me.
miss him.
He's all
Don't worry
man.
about me.
He's all man.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
It sounds like a gay guy and lost his lover.
Well, I don't know. Who even knows if that's the guy that you really know?
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, anyway, listen, I don't care who's gay and who's straight. I just think it's dumb to get a chick of Terry, whatever her name is, Terry Farrell's caliber
Listen,
and not banging her, especially when you could, when she was asking for it. She basically is, man. You know when a chick is talking to you for 2 hours a night. You agree, Einziger?
Yeah, his relationship with Terry is sort of odd to me.
See, but Ralph's whole relationship... Let me get real, okay? See, like, okay, I'm a married guy, all right? But if I was single, all right, like, I would even, like, date a chick more than once. Like, I would have relationships with chicks. I would go out with a girl for a year or two.
Ralph is very high maintenance. So I think it's too much effort for him to go to, like, L.A. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, but why? I mean, like... getting laid isn't that important to him.
I think Ralph's, like, lazy. I think he would come to him.
But no guy...
have his hair colored
you're right, but no guy is lazy when it comes to getting laid, especially
But if I just wanted to get laid, I could just go to a club in the city and...
But there's something special about that.
But what about if you really dig the chick?
You would fly.
And also...
Yeah, but I mean...
You don't really dig her.
I dig her, but, I mean, to really dig her, I got to spend some time with her.
Right,
not fly out there for a weekend.
Yeah, you're like Einziger, right? Yeah. Like, you date a girl, right? You meet her.
Right.
Scott will understand this, but Ralph never understands this. I try to explain it to him. Right. So let's say tomorrow, I was a single guy, all right? I meet a chick, all right? Now, granted, I've been married for 25 years. You'd think, well, hey, you play the field and go out and get laid a lot, right?
Right.
But let's say you meet a really hot chick, and you dig her, okay?
Right.
What's wrong with seeing her for a year, let's say?
Nothing.
So you would never do that?
Well, if she was a really hot chick and I...
When is the last time you went out with a girl for a year? Excuse me, 6 weeks.
Twice in a row.
6 weeks is long, Howard.
Right.
What, you mean exclusively or saw the same girl?
Exclusively, because you had no desire to see a different woman.
That's been a while.
Right. It's never, except for once with the Patty.
Maybe like 4 years ago.
More. When was the Channel 9 show?
8 years.
No,
8 years ago.
Later than that.
No, who was the other chick?
This other girl.
No, that Puerto Rican chick?
Yeah.
No, you were seeing other chicks. But
No. When she came around...
Oh, please. And she kept dumping you. What?
Indecisiveness has permeated, like, his whole life. He can't make a decision about anything.
Even about it making a living?
Anything.
Right.
A girl, anything. Lunch.
The set.
Lunch, he can't make a...
And he thinks it's just open-ended, so he just can't make decisions.
I'm getting better at it.
I don't know, man. If a chick like Terry Farrell from Deep Space Nine...
A-holes.
If Terry Farrell wanted to be with me, all right? And we made out a couple of times in California and did whatever you guys did. That's your business.
Listen, I'm digging her, right?
Right.
And I want to get to know her and dig her more and, and get into her. I got to go out there more than just a weekend.
Oh,
you go one weekend at a time.
Dude, so you go out for the weekend and you hang with her.
Yeah, why don't you go back?
How hot would that be?
I'm going out there next month. What month is this? August, September.
Howard, you know what Ralph's favorite song is? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, I'm no homo.
Maybe he only likes going out there when you're there, Howard. So
he looks better that way.
Yeah, it makes him feel more important. And if he goes there now, he has no juice.
Yeah. Right.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yo, I need some juice.
Yo, Howard.
Yeah.
Got juice
I think Ralph is gay for you.
For me, I know he is.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time with you. He really pursued you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not true. I've had some. I could have made a move the other day.
Yeah, he had his underpants off in my house.
Oh.
He was showing me how he shaved down.
You had yours down too, though.
Well, don't bring that up.
That's got to be the only reason why he's not going over there.
Right. Well,
Terry's such a beautiful lady.
I know. Like, why wouldn't you want that? Like, you know what?
He's saying that you can't make love to a woman and have a relationship with her, too.
Right.
I didn't say that.
He's saying, hey, wait a second.
I didn't say
check this out.
Check this out. I didn't say that.
Check this out. He's saying, well, what do I have to go there and get laid for? I could just get laid here. But what if you're, like, really super attracted to her?
And you say, well, I want to, like, have a relationship with her. I don't want to just, but you can do both.
Right. Right.
Peg it.
Thank you.
He doesn't understand the concept.
Right.
All right, Howard. Take it.
All right. Take care, man. One last comment from John. Go ahead, John. John, I can't hear you.
What about Einziger's chest hair?
1 second. John, I can't hear you. Go ahead.
Ralph needs to go out to California and go out and get laid.
Even this little boy knows.
How old are you, sir?
12.
12 years old, and you even know.
Are you hairless?
I'll be quiet, Ralph.
My what?
Don't even answer that.
No.
Hey, dude, you think he's gay?
Yes. I think he's a homo.
You think he's a homo?
Yeah, that's why he's not going out there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
From the mouth
Yeah, and you know what? You're a role model.
If I was a homo, I'd be out there. There's more out there.
How about Einziger and Ralph French kiss right now on our new couch?
I French kiss him. I don't think that makes me gay, though.
I'll kick in money.
All right. Anyway, listen.
How much?
I just don't get it. I didn't mean to spend this much time on it, but it's just, It's just interesting to me, okay? Because imagine any guy sitting and listening to this broadcast.
They're all kicking their radios.
Yeah. Terry Farrell from Deep Space Nine is
a good percentage of those, especially the ones who called in, are a bunch of losers who
what do you mean losers?
Really don't get
what are you?
that much anyway.
So let's say you're getting laid a lot, but what if you meet a girl? So
I always met girls.
So the point is, Terry's just like any other girl, so if you're banging one, what's the difference if you're banging her?
Well, she's cool, and if I knew her better, she'd be more special. You know what I mean?
How much better do you need to know her?
2 hours on the phone for weeks.
Nothing he says makes sense.
Not for weeks. You know, you guys take one thing and
what is that, Baba
like
Booey?
It happened every day.
Ralph's into mixed signals because on one hand he's standing here and he's saying, well, I can get laid on this coast, I get laid on that coast. Right. And then the next thing he says, well, I really want to get to know her. So I can't figure out, does he want to get to know her or does he just want to not want to go out there because he wants to get laid?
You got me.
It seems like you like her so much. On one hand, you say, well, I like her so much, I really want to get to know her. And on the other hand, you say, I don't really care.
He only likes her because she's on TV.
No,
otherwise, you would have forgotten about it.
When we said, why don't you go out there to get laid, you go, I can get laid here.
Right. Well, no, Howard said, don't you get horny and want to get laid? And I said, well, if I get horny and want to get laid, I could just do that here.
Paul, whatever your name is. Go ahead.
Oh, Howard?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I got a little poem here for Ralph.
Not about Terry.
What?
It's F. Ralph Cirilla, that wannabe heterosexual who sits in duty and wants everybody to believe he's dating women.
All right, whatever.
Some poem. No, it doesn't even rhyme.
All right, listen.
Was that
I just don't get it. All right. Anyway, listen.
Maya Angelou.
Paul, what is it? Paul.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a story about Ralph. I'm from Philly.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine was playing at a club and Ralph was there.
Yes.
He was checking me out all night long. He is definitely a homo. my friends still bust my balls to this
Ralph
day.
was checking you out?
Where?
No kidding.
Where?
You know what? We went up on a bus. I don't even know the name of the place.
What place?
Was in Manhattan.
No.
All right.
He's acting like it could have happened.
Right. Well, no, I just wanted to show him that it couldn't. I thought he said in Pennsylvania. I've never
All right, thank you. All right, what's the difference? If you want to go check out a guy, go ahead. Who cares? That's your business. All right, there it is. Ralph's update. The kid wanted an update on Ralph and Terry Farrell. Now you got it.
What a total fag.
I don't think that's nice.
I don't either.
I just don't think that's nice.
I don't either.
You fairy.
Well, the debate rages.
You fairy.
What do you make of all this, Robin? Seriously.
Robin thinks I'm gay.
I've always told you that I think Ralph is on the fence.
Right.
I'm on the fence.
Very well slip over into that other world.
I think he sits on the spikes on the fence.
I'm on the fence, Wolf.
Well, whatever. All right, listen.
Not out of the question.
I'll tell you something. It's very convincing to me once I hear this Terry Farrell story, because I don't get it as a guy.
Yeah.
And I admit, if I was getting 500 women here in New York, but Terry Farrell is so attractive to me, and I watch her on Deep Space Nine.
Why can't she be 501?
Right.
That's the quest.
You bet. Okay. Right, Isaac?
You're right.
Because I know, Ralph puts you down because, you'll date, one chick or something.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like you're married
you're
already.
You're silly to stop and date just one girl.
Because he went from one marriage to another?
Yeah.
I just comment on that. I think it's kind of funny.
Yeah, but I'm not married again.
You put all your eggs
I'm happy, but I'm not married again.
Well, almost.
No.
Might as well be, is what he said.
So for you, when does it become marriage in a dating relationship? Like after a week, you're married?
No.
Well, when?
I don't know.
He says, because you got to answer to that chick and everything.
He does?
Yeah.
What is he answering?
Give me an example.
Einziger's got, a girlfriend now.
I know she introduced herself to me.
I know. She's acting already like she's...
She's Mrs. Einziger.
No, I know what it is. There's a few times where Ralph wanted to go out and hang out with me, and I wasn't available, so he got upset.
Wanted to be with you.
No, I just think it's funny.
But I understand. I think that chick's real attractive that you're with, and why not have some fun with her?
Yeah.
You didn't think she was that hot.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
We talked about it.
Yeah, we did. I thought she was really hot.
She was that hot.
She's very hot.
You didn't think she was that hot.
I mean, he's Einziger. It's not like he's, he's not Hugh Hefner.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think
he's not going to get a Terry Farrell.
I think he's in over his head.
I'll tell you one thing. I think his chick's as hot as Terry. Maybe hotter.
Thank you.
I'm being serious. I think Terry's really beautiful, but...
Thank you.
Ralph was jealous that I couldn't go out with him, so yeah, I got upset.
All right. Ralph was a woman scorned.
Aren't you a homo who ran off to San Francisco? Left all your friends behind?
No, but I'm saying you're enjoying seeing this one woman. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you enjoy her company. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You think there's something wrong with that?
No, I just think that Scott was in a relationship for so long, and now he's kind of free.
I had a lot of fun before this current relationship.
For like 2 weeks.
No, not for 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
No.
But what do you do once you meet don't you ever meet a chick you want to be with for more than a week?
Obviously not.
He doesn't.
3 weeks.
Nice. Ralph didn't understand.
I had a run of 3 weeks of
Josh, you're on the air. Yeah. How old are you? 8. You're 8 years old? Wait a second.
Oh, he's gonna...
Wait a second. What is it, Josh?
Ralph, go to California and get laid by Terry, or else you're a homo.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I'll take care
Kid's
of it.
8 years old. All right. Thank you very much. I got to take a break. I really do.
You know, when I saw Bonanza the other day, something occurred to me. You got these 4 guys living on the Ponderosa, and you never hear them say anything about wanting to get laid. I mean, you never hear Horse say to Little Joe, had such a when I woke up this morning.
No.
They don't talk about frauds, nothing. You never hear Little Joe say, hey, Horse, I went to Virginia City and I saw a girl with the greatest ass I've ever seen in my life. They just walk around the Ponderosa. Yes, Pa, where's Little Joe? Nothing about frauds. I don't think I'm being too picky. But at least once they talked about getting horny. I don't care if you live on the Ponderosa right here in Baltimore. Guys talk about getting laid. I'm beginning to think that show doesn't have too much realism. What do you think?
This is...
Hey, now. I told you. Yes, sir. I warned you. Oh, that's good. I prepared you. Look out. I instructed you.
This
I told you what to expect.
is the Howard Stern Show. Welcome to the Howard Stern Show.
We offer introductions to some of the loveliest ladies of Russia and Eastern Europe.
A man willing to help in your time of need.
Every year, we help hundreds of men find love, romance, and committed relationships
And someone who cares
with ladies from Eastern Europe.
about getting you laid.
And we're confident that we can help you.
Stern.
So this guy, Dirk Benedict, who played on the A-Team and also was in, he was in Battlestar Galactica. He played Starbuck. Remember him? Yeah. So Dirk says he cured himself of cancer, which I believe he could do through diet.
Well, let's find out how he did it.
That's what he's saying he did.
You're just saying that. He's actually done it, he says.
Yeah. Well, maybe I did and I didn't know it. Dirk.
Hello, am I on?
Oh,
You're on.
there.
How you doing, man?
Turn?
It's your turn, baby.
You've been putting me off. You're like most men. You're afraid to talk about your prostate. Is that it?
No, I'm not afraid. You had prostate cancer,
You had
right?
prostate cancer.
You sound
I
healthy.
did have it.
Yeah. You had it. Did you have your prostate removed?
No.
He's here from the Twins. Twins are having an awful season, but they're playing the Yankees, so I guess if I was them, I'd just go home.
Yeah, why bother to show up?
The Yankees are playing like wow, there he is. It is a real man.
Wow.
How you doing, Marty? Nice to see you. A real man. Guy who can actually play a sport and make money at it. Unlike myself.
Who plays no sport?
Marty.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good to meet you. Is it horrible coming to play the Yankees when you're having a tough season, right?
Well, to tell you the truth, it's not that tough because nobody expects us to win anyway. So
that's true. All the pressure is off.
If we win
But wouldn't you like to be doing better than
Well, yeah.
what people believe?
It's not Marty's fault. This team sucks. If Marty's playing good, it's not his problem.
But it's a team sport now.
What do you do when you're good, Marty, and your whole team sucks? What do you do?
Well, I don't think our whole team sucks. We have a lot of younger players, and that's the problem.
Is that it?
If you don't have the veterans, you have younger guys, then sometimes we make mistakes.
Yeah, what's the problem with these young guys? You know what I'm saying?
It's a learning process.
It is, right? Yeah. You were Rookie of the Year, weren't you?
Yeah, a few years ago.
Yeah.
They got a guy in the team who's leading the American League in batting.
I know. What's that guy's name?
Todd Walker.
Yeah. Is he all taken with himself?
No, he's a good guy.
Is he really?
He was going to come down here, but his girlfriend's in town, and he decided he'd do.
No.
Oh, he's not like Ralph.
Yeah, right. There's a guy who, like, his girlfriend's in town, and he's going to make the most of it. I admire that. If I had a chance to come in here and be with a girl.
Now you understand.
Is his girlfriend hot?
She looks pretty good, yeah.
She is, right? Yeah.
I didn't look, but...
What is she, a stripper or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Is she really?
No, she's a real nice girl.
Stripper airline stewardess. What does she do? Do you know?
She goes to LSU, and she's finishing her degree.
Yeah, that's the age I like. Nice young
Schoolgirl.
Schoolgirl. What is she, like 19 or something?
I think she's like 22, 23.
Yeah, that's the type I like. Yeah, that's nice. How old are you?
29.
Yeah, you're the type I like. 29. You're my type.
Too.
Nice and young. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? So, you got to go play the Yankees. Do you plan on losing? I guess you do.
No, I never plan on losing. You never know. We came and beat Pettit last time we were here, so...
Oh, you did?
Yeah, see, they hope to maybe win one game. That's a good showing against the Yankees.
The Yankees are incredible. I mean, who would think that... You never know why somebody's incredible.
They're playing 55 games over 500, Howard. That's a huge number.
You know what I'd do if I were you? Seriously? I would just... I don't know how much money you got, but I'd lay out a whole ton of money on the Yankees.
You can't
throw the game
on baseball.
and then throw the game.
Caught.
You'll make a fortune.
That's what happened to Pete Rose, Howard. He's not the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Pete Rose is such a douchebag. He got caught.
Well, he still won't admit anything happened.
Marty seems like a bright guy. He's not going to get caught doing that. We'll have somebody put up the money. Now, who's this you're traveling with?
Las Vegas, so
you know it has to be done. Who's this guy you're traveling with? Is that your manager or something?
That's a trainer.
Trainer?
For the Twins.
That's a great job. Maybe you're the problem.
Jinx. What does the trainer do?
Trainer just hangs. Because these guys pretty much know what to do.
They know how to play baseball.
I think
the first 10 grosses, they tell you how much that particular week, the total gross, the per screen gross, the weeks change.
I know. Of course they have that information. And I don't know why...
The New York Times is right here. Ganji couldn't find it.
I don't know why Ganji doesn't give me that.
Well, he's not buying the New York Times.
We have it here.
We have it.
All right, get the business section. There's 6 sections there. Get the business section next to the last page. They give you the television ratings, music albums, music, so you name it, they have it.
Done this show for 12 years. Now you come to life?
What do you mean come to life?
Now you're telling me about it?
Do you know?
Let me ask you something. Do you think gay people can change their sexuality?
Absolutely not.
You think it's genetic?
Certainly.
Do you get freaked out when you see same-sex people kiss?
Does it upset you when...
Let me finish what I'm going to say. Don't you think, with the way society treats the gay people, that if they had the opportunity to change themselves, they would do it?
Of course.
I mean, why live a life where, you're under constant scrutiny and discrimination and so forth?
Right.
So, I mean, if they could do it, they would do it.
Of course.
All right, so does it freak you out when you see same-sex couples kiss?
Well, listen, I'm not thrilled, but I put up with it.
But you don't feel like the urge to kill somebody when you see that?
Absolutely not.
Right.
Well, that wasn't the question.
You ever beat up a gay guy?
I don't want to say Ralph, because that's the whole 15-minute conversation.
Right. Do you think Ralph is gay?
Absolutely not.
You don't?
Even though he gives me the weird eye.
What did you do a few times?
Yeah, he digs you.
Right.
Right. So you don't think he's gay?
Well, I have no reason to believe he is.
Right. I don't think he is either. Hey, my father doesn't think you're gay.
Thank you, Mr.
Do you know that Ralph's answering machine is Ralph doing an impression of my father?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know where he got that terrible imitation.
What is that?
This is all day. He calls my house as my father.
Hello, Howard.
Yes.
Please pick up the phone.
Quickly. And then on his answering machine, he's my father.
Yes.
Listen, Ralph, if you don't change that accent, I'm going to start putting you down.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Do your answering machine for my father.
Hello. Please leave a message. I can't remember now. What is it?
Come on. Please leave a detailed message.
Please leave a detailed message, as I have lost my digital organizer.
That's it, yes.
Please leave a message, including your phone number, as I have lost my digital organizer.
Yeah, and
I updated it to...
Yeah, but you know what? It's like my father. I don't understand why you're doing the impression.
Well, he's not on your machine. You're not using it.
Makes me laugh.
I didn't see any adoption papers. What the hell are you doing?
Exactly. All right,
What the
Dad.
hell are you doing?
Thank you.
Anyway, I thought you could use that information.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Bye-bye. There's my dad.
Testing.
1,
2. Now, we are now testing this out for proper modulation. As you will know, when you record, the proper modulation that is required is for the electric eye, which is a green type of tube, will open and close as we record. Now I will play this back to hear the quality, whether this is operating.
Thank you. Thank you. I do go nuts every time I hear his answering machine.
Well, I knew it was your dad the first time I heard it.
Yeah.
So why is he doing his dad?
Because he don't even have a dad.
I can't do his dad.
I got to borrow mine. All right, anyway, what else is in the news, Robin?
There's word of arrests in one of the twin bombings that hit East Africa last week.
Already?
A police official says several suspects have been taken into custody in Tanzania. The officers say the suspects are, quote, connected. Once considered an intellectual equal to Albert Einstein, has died at the age of 92. Andre Weil was a former professor of the Institute for Advanced Study. His work laid new foundations for basic mathematics and provided the principles for modern algebraic geometry.
Over the weekend, I was sitting in my living room nude, and I saw blood. But I ignored it.
In 1994, Weil won the Kyoto Prize in Basic Science.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of the Nobel Prize, which is not awarded in mathematics. The cause of his death on Thursday was not disclosed.
Lawnmower.
Right as he died, his last words were, Ralph said, hey.
Two Florida men face charges